Whoever's first, please. Cheers.
It's your hands, guys. Who wants the mic?
Hi, Pep. Another win, another late goal. You're making a habit of this, but teams are just banking up behind, men behind the ball, and that. It's the way it is at the moment.
Yeah, good evening. I would prefer win before, but Premier League is Premier League. The teams, so they are so physically strong. They defend a lot. The first half, we start good the first 10 minutes, and after we drop our passion to be in the position, every player, and we concede counter-attacks. We didn't create, and our game was a little bit slowly. And we were not able to find the right players in the right position. I think the second half with Gabriel inside, we put more presence in the box, and we make some more quick attack. And after we excited our fans behind us support us, and but the same way that and against Southampton, I didn't believe in the last minutes we were able to score the goals. Just the faith for our players we were able. Today I had the feeling since the beginning of the second half, especially when we scored a 1-1, so we were able to win. So we create a lot of chances, maybe not clear, but it's almost impossible. So 10 players inside the box, they don't want to play, they want to just take time for the goalkeeper, 20 seconds to long balls, you are not in rhythm. And the second ball sometimes win, throw-ins, set pieces, and after when they lose the ball, they don't press, going back, 10 players in the box. It's happened the last 3 games. It's not easy to attack, but maybe today I learned a little bit like a manager to attack a little bit different because we play with 2 strikers. We normally don't play like this, with 2 strikers and 2 wingers. And maybe to attack this kind of defense is much better for us. And so it's good news for me for the future when one team decide to play in that way, like Huddersfield and Southampton and West Ham. Maybe play with 2 strikers in the box, and we can play the same way and in the same passion and the same quality.
Hi, Pep. Hello. Hi. Is this ability to win late in games giving your side the kind of dimension that you need if you want to become champions?
Well, it will be a long trip. So we saw our opponents. United is always there, and Chelsea is coming back. So a little bit in the beginning, it's the same Chelsea last season, and Liverpool now is in time. So the problem, I think, for example, United on the other ones, they have made good results, but the problem is until now we didn't lose, and that's why this gap. But the results from the other opponents is to be champion. So, but I think we have to make us still a lot of points, and sometimes it's good to win points and knowing how difficult it will be, just looking at what happened in the last 3 games. So still we score goals, 2 goals, we create chances again, more chances at the opponent, we concede few, and how they run the team. Kevin De Bruyne like a holding midfielder, alone, make a good, amazing passes. Our rhythm in the second half, thanks to him, was much better. David Moore a little more free behind the lines, but was alone, how he, make backwards to defend. So I'm very pleased. Again, I'm so pleased the way we played in the second half, because it showed me a lot of things about in that terms.
Pep, can I just ask you what you thought of Fabian Delph today, back in that midfield role, how well he played?
Well, I want a guy, he played in the past in the midfield, and I want to give minutes to Danilo in that position and give Fabi for defensive, more present defensively, to go backwards. It's really good, and we tried, but after 1-0 was not good. We have to change a little bit the way we attack, not defend, because at the end they attack with 1 players, 1.5, and how we can attack better. And I think the second half was much better. So
I'm not sure if you're aware of this, but Paul Pogba did an interview yesterday in which he said ahead of the derby that he hopes some of your players get injured ahead of the match. Can I just ask what you think of that, please?
You say that?
Yeah.
No, hopefully no injuries. Probably we don't have injuries. So I would like that Paul could play against us. So but I like to face the team with the best players as possible. To see me if he's able to beat them. But I think at the end it was expression, I'm pretty sure he doesn't want to get injured other players. So.
Excuse me. Just here first, Simon.
Pep, I know it's a slightly critical question when you won 13 successive Premier League games, but are you a bit concerned about Sergio's form at the moment? Do you think his intensity has sort of dropped off a bit, or are you perfectly happy with him?
He was part of the season was top before the accident in Amsterdam. I remember the performance in Watford and performance in Rotterdam and most of the games. And after that, he's trying, but he gave minutes in the last 2 games. He's ready, so he will need with him, but it's not easy for him as well. So 10 players there is almost no space for them. But okay, sooner or later he's going to come back who he is.
Pep, you're on this marvellous winning run. Is maintaining the winning run in midweek more important than protecting your players for the derby?
I said to the player in the locker room, the guy who doesn't want to play in Donetsk and in Shakhtar, let me know, please. Because the moment we take a bus and the plane to go to Ukraine, I'm going to prepare the game to win the game. For respect for Shakhtar, for respect for Napoli, for the competition, because it's a big opportunity to win 18 points for 18 points. For the prestigious for the club, you have to earn in that position, so we're going to there to prepare to win the game. Of course, we have already qualified. For example, Kevin is... we'll have 2 or 3 days off, so because he's suspended, so we're going to see how is the players, the way we're going to play, but no doubts are going to prepare, because the best way to prepare our old United game, Swansea game, Tottenham game is playing good and playing what we have to do in Donetsk, against Shakhtar.
Pep, you've now scored late winners in your last 4 matches. That used to be one of the great traits of Sir Alex Ferguson's Manchester United, always going to the final whistle, always getting late winners. Do you feel that you have that psychological edge maybe over opponents now? They know that even if they're drawing or losing, that you can score, you can still score in the last second.
No, I heard about that, about the Fergie time. So I was not here in that period. But of course, we have to have that. So at the end, what we show in the last games is we never give up. So, and I think what happened because the opponent doesn't want to play. So doesn't want. So they want to just defend, waiting a momentum. I understand. I'm not judging. Please don't misunderstand me. So I understand completely, but it's difficult. When the players doesn't want, you cannot make high pressing. Always long balls. There are 10 players behind the ball. They don't open. They use the contract set pieces, and always it's difficult to attack there. Hopefully in the future, so the next opponents can be more, to try to play, and maybe it will be easy. But even in that situation, we have to learn to attack that position. That's why today I'm especially happy because we were able to do it in the second half. But in Southampton, Hoffenheim, Huddersfield, we had more problems, I think, than today in the second half to attack. And when they defend the same way, 5-4, stay there, don't move, and it doesn't matter what happened. But if we can take something about the Fergie time, it's welcome. So a pleasure.
Pep, what did you learn this week? What did you learn this week?
This week? Well, after international break, we had 4 games, 2 away, 2 at home against tough physicality teams, and we were able to win again 4 more games. So nothing, I don't think too much what I learned. Now it's rest. Tomorrow is regeneration, recovery, and immediately go to Ukraine. We'll rest there for the temperatures, for use the rhythm there, and come back and prepare Old Trafford and going.
Hola Pep, has coincidit avui amb l'Stuart Pearce, que era l'entrenador que estava aquí al City quan tu vas fer les proves. No sé si ja heu pogut comentar res.
No, l'he convidat a una copa de vi, ens hem saludat, espero veure'l ara, sí.
I si pots fer-me res, doncs una valoració del partit. I si després de 3 partits seguits jugant contra equips que et venen tan defensius, com has comentat a la primera pregunta, si jugar amb 2 davanters és un recurs molt necessari.
Sí,
I que el tindràs en compte.
No me'l descarto. Jo sempre he jugat amb un davanter, però quan defensen 5 jugadors, doncs posar-ne 4 allà i tenir un altre jugador va bé. Tens un migcampista, pots un altre atacant, perquè sí, és una cosa que estic per això molt content avui, perquè he pogut aprendre dels meus jugadors que potser movent alguna cosa podem atacar millor i fer més ocasions de gol.
Okay, cheers guys.
Thank you.